Big celebrations in China mark the 100th anniversary of the Communist Party, but it came with a stern warning against the West. Speaking at Tiananmen Square, President Xi Jinping called for unity and defiance against foreign pressure, saying the Chinese people will, quote, never allow any foreign forces to bully, oppress, or enslave us. The anniversary comes as Xi looks to revitalize a sluggish economy and rebuild China's image battered by the pandemic. He also faces growing criticism over the country's human rights abuses. Over in Hong Kong, meanwhile, the city marked the anniversary of its handover to China quietly. Annual pro-democracy marches were silenced this year, just 1 year after a national security law was passed to stifle opposition. Over in Canada, nearly 200 additional unmarked graves have been uncovered at a school in British Columbia. The latest human remains were found at a Catholic school that housed Indigenous children taken from their families. The discovery follows similar findings of other church-run schools, totaling more than 800 unmarked graves now. Indigenous children were separated from their families and forced to attend state-funded Christian schools up until the 1970s. The Canadian government has acknowledged sexual and physical abuse in those schools. And residents in the Canadian town of Lytton have been ordered to evacuate just days after recording the country's hottest temperature. Lightning ignited wildfires in the small community on Wednesday, with strong winds carrying the flames, forcing highways to shut down. A heat dome has stifled much of British Columbia over the last week, with temperatures in Lytton topping 120 degrees on Tuesday, making it the hottest day in the country's history.